Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, I take you through the latest in Squadron 42's development. As always, big shout out to all my patrons. These guys help me create these kinds of videos. So if you do enjoy my content and would like to support me even further from as little as $1 a month, follow the link to my Patreon page below. So as usual, for the monthly report, we're kicking off with AI. This is Squadron 42 specific, not the PU. They're iterating NPC aiming, they've improved the cover selection during combat, NPCs can now switch between weapon fire modes, so auto burst and single shot, and now NPCs will actually taunt before they go investigating, so if you're hiding, they'll say something to make you feel creeped out. They've also progressed on the patrol functionality that defines paths for AI to follow, and what actions the NPCs will perform at different locations along the path. But also bartenders can now offer drinks to patrons. It does sound like the AI is coming along very well. We know Squadron 42 is heavily dependable on AI. 3.8 is getting quite a lot of AI updates. 2 of them have slipped though from what I believe. So fingers crossed we get the rest. I do hope to see how they have improved, maybe at CitizenCon. But giving the AI the ability to intelligently select the correct weapon mode and what cover to use should make them a lot more challenging. For ship AI, their new 3D pathfinding functionality now, which means that they can work out their path in a 3D environment, which hopefully makes them a little more challenging to dogfight against. Now for animation, the team developed melee and stealth takedown animations. Some effort has been made into moving the sets and reaction animations for NPCs that aren't holding stocked weapons, and they've also progressed on animations for scripted events and cinematics. For the character art team, they have worked on the hair and finished 2 new styles and begun updating the character costumes, accessories and faces. I would really love to see more on this hair tech. It's been a while now. For environment art, they have progressed on the large Acheron mining station. With attention on the engineering stations and arms, players will travel through several different archetypes, which will each need their own distinct feel. The comrades have progressed as well. The hero station, which we heard about a little while ago, I'm not sure what this station is, but this is in its final development stages with smaller variations coming soon. If you've got any ideas of what this could be, do let me know. I'm thinking maybe a refinery, potentially. In regards to the Acheron station though, I really can't wait to see if we get stations of that size, so 6 kilometers in length, that are maybe derelict or full of creatures. Imagine exploring somewhere like that. It will literally be alien isolation in Star Citizen. Also in environment art, the gas clouds are progressing well, with new tech and lighting tools being made specifically for them. The cinematics team has finished testing the female character pipeline and prepped for an upcoming female-focused mocap shoot. The comms render-to-texture pipeline is being more widely used, so they are dialing in new cameras for air traffic control seats and other consoles to improve non-cockpit calls, which should be quite good. Maybe this will trickle over to the other crew roles on ships in the PU as well. That would be fun, being able to call down to your engineering team. With the new hair pipeline finalised, hairstyles for certain key characters were updated and shown off to the character team so that they can see the new and higher detailed hair in situ. I want to see it too. They've also prepped to work on a big EVA set piece. No idea what that could be. For engineering, the team helped to improve helmet interactions, including taking them off, putting them on, placing them down, and inspecting them. Now I can't wait for this in the PU. The detail they put into all their assets will make inspecting items like helmets really fun, especially if you maybe find one or buy one that's quite expensive that you've been wanting, that you've been saving up for a long while for it. Being able to just check it out in first person will be really nice. Plus, being able to just carry them around will look really cool, so when you get on site on board a ship, you can take it off, put it under your arm and walk around and greet the crew. Just gives that bit more roleplay immersion. Anyway, the actor animation team added environment-based procedural character overlays. Sounds complicated, but basically if a character is in a windy environment, then they will lean into the wind depending on its direction and strength, as well as cover their face. Now this sounds really interesting. Not sure if this will apply to the players. I do hope it will do. Maybe encouraging you to wear goggles or a helmet or something appropriate for the weather. Maybe you're struggling to see and you cover your face with your hand as well. So if you want to free up that hand, you can put a helmet on or something in that regard. but just being able to react to the weather types I think will make the game look so much better. They've also made several improvements to close combat, adding camera shake on successful hits, blocking with knives, damage and stamina impacts. They've also evolved the temperature status system to allow clothing to have insulating properties, adding hypothermia and concussion status as well. This is going to be so cool. I realise it's not coming to us really until next year, but actually needing to choose the right clothing for the environment is going to be so much fun, especially now, or well, 3.8 will have weather and microtech. They have continued to work on the character's soft body physics simulation and added physics level support to planetary wind as well. So weather is coming along pretty well. For level design, they have worked alongside AI to further develop various AI crew behaviours. The Space and Dogflight team focused on systemic AI behaviours, with the takeoff and landing systems receiving polish to get them closer to a final state. It'll be nice when we see actual AI coming in to land at locations like Lorville or ArcCorp, taking off, quantum jumping, just going about their actual daily business. I think that will just bring more life to the verse. TechArt have laid the foundation to convert all of the Tier 0 hero heads, which are the sort of Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill heads in Squadron 42, converting them over to the new DNA system. Some of the features of the system is the reduced memory footprint and the ability to share unified attachments between heads regardless of their shape and gender. Now apparently all the lower tier DNA heads combined consume only a fraction more than Admiral Bishop's non-DNA head alone. Also, during testing, they said that the team found that combining portions of Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill, and John Rhys Davis's into one head produced some interesting results. Hopefully, we will get a little snippet of that. For UI, the team finalized a new look visor, so this is what the player will see on the inside of the helmet, and a new style mobiGlass, in particular the local area map. So they're both coming along well. Not sure how long it'll be till we get them, with this being Squadron 42's report. Hopefully it won't be too long. Finally, visual effects prototyped new ideas to make traversing open space in EVA more fun, but they've also implemented several new improvements to gas clouds, including softer, blocky shadows to make them appear more natural. So, that is it for this month's Squadron 42 update. A lot of stuff going on here, especially in AI, UI and the planet tech, all of which we will eventually get into our hands in the PU before the release of Squadron 42, I would think. I'm hoping to hear more in regards to the hair pipeline, the gas clouds, and checking out these animations reacting to weather. That all sounds very interesting, so do let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I do read every comment, even if I can't reply to them all. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube, hit that like button if you did. Also, come and hang out with us over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers. Tell me what you think in person. All the links to my Instagram, Twitter accounts are below. Big thank you to my patrons. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.